Good evening and welcome to in this edition of UWS United Women's Soccer as your Lone Star Republic prepare to take on the Alacranes of Fort Worth. Starting lineups tonight, beginning with the Alacranes. In goal, number 1, Haley Rivera. At left back, number 16, Karina Gomez. A center back pairing of number 12, Martha Francis and Crystal Flores. And number 13, Alyssa Stutter at right back. A midfield pairing of the two sisters, Mitzi Guerrera and Leslie Guerrera, with Esme Gonzalez playing as the 10 ahead of them. On the left wing, it will be number 20, Ashton Peaks. On the right side will be Nancy Rodriguez, and the striker for the Alacranes is Aya Wyatt. Now for the starting lineup for your Lone Star Republic. In goal, number 0, Bailey Heffernan. At right back, number 2, Taylor Lyman. Center back pairing of number 4, Rocky Herrera, and number 23, Kelsey Hodges, with number 3, Kristen Ricks at left back. In the midfield, number 6, Michaela Uyokpe holds down as the anchor. To the right mid will be Boswell, number 11, as Emma Heckerdorn plays on the left side. Number 10 for Lone Star Republic tonight is Kenny Kessler, and a strike pairing of Mimi Asom and Kelsey Sheldon. And just like that, we are underway here in Dallas. Beautiful night for some soccer. So the sun has started to go down, the heat along with it. And we are in for a good one as the Alacranes take possession off the jump. They'll look long, aim for Wyatt. She'll settle where the ball is eventually lost in the midfield. So Republic look to break here off the back of Assam. She can't settle that one. Alacranes take possession right back. Straight back towards Wyatt, looking for the give and go. Wyatt's left to chase. And Herrera will go all the way back to her goalkeeper. Sends it straight back into the midfield. Unable to be settled there by the Alacranes. The ball will bounce around before eventually setting at the feet of Lone Star. And they look for Assam in again. Assam now on the chase. Assam, can she get her shot off? No. Good play there by Rivera in net. She is able to gather comfortably. Ball switched here. Left for Gomez to collect. She has time on this near flank. Passes it up to Peaks. Peaks dancing, turning. And the ball's turned over in the midfield. Lone Star Republic can come away with it now. All the way out wide for Ricks. She'll go forward. Find her striker before going straight back to Ricks. Ricks now not on the same page as her midfielders. The ball's turned over. Nearly taken right back, but possession remains with the Alacranes. Back to Grodeka. She looks long for Wyatt. Too much on that one as it falls into the gloves of Heffernan. Heffernan boots it high. First one is won by Lone Star. They'll maintain possession before it's lost there. Poor pass, nearly given away there, but the ball finds its way to Gomez. Gomez back inside. Lone Star applying a little bit of high pressure, but the Alacranes is able to break it here with Grodeka. Grodeka now going forward, has options to her right, and she'll use it. Looking for Rodriguez. Rodriguez will catch up to that one. Up here, one-on-one with Ricks. Goes for the early cross. Ricks sends it right back to her. And then isn't going to let her turn. He'll go out of play, last off of Ricks for a throw-in. Wyatt now looking inside. Rodriguez, top of the box, thinking about the shot. Goes for the shot, blocked away there. Lone Star looking for an outlet, and they have one here with Sheldon. Sheldon turns. Slows things down. She finds her outside back. Runs one now, quick 1-2. And Lyman goes forward for Kessler. Kessler now for Asom. Early cross, looking to switch the field here to Ricks. It will find her. And now back to Kessler. Kessler inside there. Ricks again. Thinking about the cross, goes low and driven. That one's cleared by Flores. And now it's played long for Wyatt. Wyatt can't settle it as Ricks comes away with it, and she'll go all the way back for our goalkeeper. May have looked a little short as Peaks is left to chase, can't reach it, and Heffernan will just clear that one all the way down the field. Say that one did go out of play. It'll be a throw in here for the opposition. Throw in taken short, looking to switch the field here. Aim for Gordecka, but can't find her. Assam now comes in, tries to find her strike partner, but can't do it. Intercepted there by Gomez. Now Gordecka. She'll go all the way back for Flores, and Flores gets her head up. Peaks making that run on the near side. Can't quite find her, so the ball goes back to Lone Star. Options outside of her, looking for Ricks. Played a little bit behind her, but she's able to gather before going back to her center half. Lone Star again, looking long. Potential here, ball goes over. Assam, tight angle, up 1v1 with the defender. Cuts inside, looking to get her shot away. Shot comes in, just wide of that far post. Well done by the striker to get her shot away. Fortunately for her, not on target, but the first chance of the game falling the way of Lone Star. Goal kick left short here. Picked up by Kessler. She'll assess her options. Go inside now. Shot comes in from distance, and that one is fairly comfortable for Rivera in net. Rivera now looking to go long. She will. Aimed up there towards Rodriguez, challenging with Ricks. First and second one won by Ricks. And now she's able to settle. Ball played long. Initial header is won there by Flores, but finds the feet of Sheldon. Sheldon will look long here for Boswell. Boswell with the early cross, deflected away. Rivera comes to claim, and she will just ahead of Assam. Rivera looking to spring a counter up towards Peaks. Peaks wins the first header. Rodriguez on the second one. She's able to settle and turn. Rodriguez now can't find her right back. Good cover there by Heckerdorn. And Lone Star able to break again here with Boswell. Boswell loses in midfield possession. Gordecka comes away with it. Gordecka now looking for the through ball to Peaks. Peaks could be in here, but the flag is up just one step too early. She is offside. And we'll have a free kick for Lone Star. Free kick taken long, settled there by Assam. She leaves it for Boswell. And now it goes wide for Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn turns and faces her defender. Tries to slip in Kessler. Can she beat Flores to it? Flores just looking to shield this one out. She's actually going to keep it in, and then it comes off of Kessler and out of play for a goal kick. Rivera leaves the goal kick for Francis, who goes long. Is only able to find a Lone Star player. The second one will be gathered by Gordecka. Gordecka finds Peaks. Peaks has shifted a little more inside now. She finds, or is aimed for the other Gordecka sister. Can't find her, and now the ball makes its way to Sheldon. Sheldon able to turn up here against Gomez. Cheeky little back heel as she was looking for Lyman, and Lyman earns the throw-in. Played long and now out wide for Sheldon. Sheldon looking for the early cross. It will come in. Teed up on a plate for Kessler, but she hammers that one into the tennis courts next door. First header is won by Kessler. Second ball picked up by Gordecka. Gordecka now is Is able to find Peaks. Peaks under the challenge here of Heckerdorn. And that'll cause a bad pass as Lone Star take back over. Options available for her. She looks long for her striker. Battle in the midfield, and Gordeka comes away with it. Ball played long, and Peaks is on the chase. Peaks up here against Hodges. Hodges will go back to her goalkeeper, who will in turn play it long, but only as far as Gordeka in the midfield. Gordeka now, the captain, dribbling forward, thinking about the shot, goes for the shot from distance, and very, very comfortably into the gloves of Heffernan. This one goes long into the midfield. No one challenging there for Lone Star, but unable to gather in the midfield as eventually it falls to the feet of Flores. Gordeka now, looking for Peaks, and just cleared down all the way back to Francis. Francis looks long for Wyatt. Wyatt, who started as a central striker but made her way out to now more of a left winger, allowing Peaks to go central. And she will pick up a foul there. It'll be a free kick for Lone Star. Herrera to take. This one goes long. First header is won by Gordeka. Second ball is picked up by Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking long now for Wyatt. Over the head of Lyman. And she'll just see this one out for a throw-in. Ball played long here. And it will come to another throw-in for Lone Star, a little higher up the pitch. Lyman to take again. Time to turn in the midfield here, and Sheldon will do just that as she finds Kessler. Kessler now looking to get the shot away. She will, but slow effort falls right into the gloves of Rivera. She'll go long, and for Rodriguez. Ricks wins the initial one instead. Second one won by Gordeka, and now Peaks. Gordeka now looking long, and Wyatt left to chase here. Swing and a miss there, and Wyatt's able to come away with it. Big challenge at the corner, and the free kick will go the way of Lone Star. Foul on Wyatt as the two were scrambling for the ball, and they will say free kick Lone Star. So 2 early fouls from Wyatt get her a talking to from the referee. And a little bit of a talking to both players involved in that scrum from the referee, but we will get underway with the Lone Star free kick. Ball played long. And Asom does very well to turn her player. Asom now up. 1-1 with her defender, looking to beat her for pace. Asom, tight angle. Shot comes in, blocked away by Rivera. Very well played by the striker there. She just let the ball, the path of the ball, travel, bounce over her defender, spin her, and get the shot away. And the first corner of the game goes in favor of Lone Star. It will be Sheldon to take the corner. Corner kick comes in, floated up, and over the hands of Rivera, who went fishing there. And Gordeka's able to clear, but only as far as the sideline. It will be a throw-in for Lone Star.
You're right. Oh, I didn't set up.
Ricks to take. She goes inside, looking for Boswell. Boswell can't settle it, and Gordeka will come away with it. She'll go long for Wyatt. Wyatt is run over right there by Herrera. Referee says play on, and now Sheldon has the ball in space down this right-hand flank. Sheldon goes for the early cross. Ball played in over everybody. Cleared, but into a dangerous spot. And still bouncing in the middle. Boswell still challenging. Gomez still challenging. And finally it goes the way of Sheldon again. She'll find Boswell. Boswell gets around one. And the referee will say that she was fouled there. We'll have a free kick for Lone Star in a dangerous position. So a strong challenge by Rocky Herrera there on Wyatt. Leaves Lone Star in a good position. Kept the ball in the attacking half. Wyatt says she's fine, by the way, for all of you concerned at home. She is moving just fine. Just signal to the bench that she is okay. But back to the action as Sheldon will take another free kick. We'll take a free kick for Lone Star. Cross comes in, off the head, off the bar, and a goal! The first goal of the game goes the way of Lone Star. It looks to be Kenny Kessler with the header. She's remained down on the pitch here. Looks to be a problem with her back. But the powerful header was too much for Rivera to handle as it went off her palm, off the underside of the bar, and in the back of the net. She's surrounded by her teammates and eventually helped to her feet. Still looks to be favoring her lower back, but signals that she is good to carry on. And just like that, we have our first goal of the game in the 16th minute. So Sheldon to Kessler off the free kick. 1-0 Lone Star. And we are back underway. Greca goes long immediately. And for her sister Mitzi Greca, she'll catch up to that one up here against Ricks. Looks to take her on, 1v1 in the corner. Decides to lay it off. Now the cross will come in and off the side of the net and out of play for a goal kick. Goal kick played long. Kessler's able to settle and find her midfielder. And the ball eventually makes its way to Ricks. Ricks playing long, and now Kessler can break. Looking back down the line. Looking for Heckerdorn, but she just can't reach it. It'll go over the line, out of play for a throw-in. Throw-in goes long, but only finds a Lone Star player. Kessler able to collect the ball there in midfield. She'll look long for Sheldon. Sheldon with a cheeky touch, but just can't retrieve it herself. The ball eventually makes its way to Greca. And now Mitzi Greca. She'll look long, aimed for Rodriguez. In a foot race with Ricks. And looks like Ricks will get to that one first. Rodriguez still applying the pressure. And it will be a throw-in for the Alacranes. Gonzalez now. Number 10 against number 10 in the corner there. Gonzalez opts to lay it off for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for the shot from distance. Won't come off. And Lone Star can break here. They have numbers on the counter, but really great tackle by Wyatt. Really great challenge again by Wyatt to get back defensively. So the ball bounces around. It'll be crossed in now by Peaks. Headed up and eventually to the feet of Lyman. And now she's able to find Sheldon, who has space to turn. Her strike partner calling for her long. She instead opts to go inside for Boswell. And now Kessler. Sheldon making a run on this near side. If Kessler can spot her, she has, and now she'll play it. Greca chasing, Sheldon coming in. And looks like that one's going to stay in play as Sheldon's going to get there first. Looks like they're going to call a foul there. There'll be another free kick for Lone Star. A little bit further back than the one they scored their first goal off of, but another opportunity nonetheless. Ball played in, goes up, bounces in the box, comes out. Chance for a shot. Shot will come in now, but straight to Rivera. Shot there by Uyokpe, but just not enough direction on it as Rivera was able to claim fairly easily. She'll go long now, aiming for Peaks. Peaks challenging here and winning the ball. She'll lay it off for Rodriguez. Gonzalez now out wide, looking for the right back. She'll find her, and the cross will come in early. Peaks goes up for it, can't win it. Second one comes in, referee calling for a handball, and it looks like the referee will agree with that, as we will have a penalty kick here for the Alacranes. Good cross coming in there by Alyssa Stutter, and the second ball kicked up back in the air, but it came off of a Lone Star player's arm. And it appears that it might actually be just outside of the box, but a great opportunity nonetheless. Gonzalez, the only one standing over it. It's to be 4 in the wall as it stands. Heffernan gonna position them correctly. So what a chance for Esme Gonzalez to equalize here. Free kick comes in, drilled off the crossbar and out of play. Goal kick to come for Lone Star. So Lone Star dodged an early bullet. So the handball was just on the edge of the box. A, to dodge the penalty kick, but then B, to dodge the free kick that just rattled the crossbar. This one's played long. Flicked initially by Boswell. Second one is picked up by the Alacranes. So the Gredeca sisters combine, and now they'll find Gonzalez. Gonzalez finds Gredeca again. Options either side of her. Can't find Peaks, but Peaks is now able to get in and find Rodriguez. Rodriguez thinking about the shot from distance. Shot comes in, blocked away. Second one bouncing in the box. And now they will call for another free kick in favor of the Alacranes. Free kick looked to be taken quickly. Lone Star was wise to that. And now they will ask for 10 yards, and the play will start on the referee's whistle. So Leslie Gredeca and Esme Gonzalez both stand over it. Gonzalez took one just a moment ago. Looks like Gredeca's going to leave this one for Gonzalez. As she walks away, it will be Gonzalez again to take. So a second chance for her. This one comes in, curled in, blocked away at the last minute. What a save by Bailey Heffernan, as she is able to divert that one out of play for a corner kick. Corner kick comes in, played low. First one is won by Lone Star. They'll be able to clear their lines with it. We're about halfway through the first half right now. The score remains 1-0. Lone Star in the advantage. That goal coming in the 16th minute, courtesy of Kenny Kessler. So here she is now, lays it off for Ricks, and now Heckerdorn on the ball. Looking for a sob. She does brilliantly well to turn her defender there. Has options to the right, and she'll use them. Lone Star now breaking with numbers. Wide for Sheldon. Sheldon goes for the early cross, but too much on that one as it is able to... Looks like it went over the line. They're going to say it came off of a Alacranes defender, and it will be a corner kick for Lone Star. Couple of raised arms in protest there from the defending team, but nothing doing. The corner kick will still come in. Kelsey Sheldon to take. Has 1 assist on the night, looking for her second. Kessler, one of the obvious targets, as this one played in towards Kessler. She's going to get her head on it first. She's not. It bounces around. Kessler shoots, blocked away. Rodriguez is able to clear and then finds Gordecko, who's really able to clear, as this one will go out of play for a throw-in. Ricks assesses her options, finds the ball inside, unable to be held up there by Mimi Assam, and the ball is played long now for Wyatt. Wyatt can't get around her defender. Brilliant turn by Boswell. She's on the same page with Assam, as this one's going to go out of play over the line for a goal kick.
I like it. It's in my backyard. I live right behind the Highland.
Ball played long here. One in the midfield. Second ball won by Boswell.
I really don't want to walk back.
Boswell does well to settle that one before looking for Sheldon. Can't find her, as it will eventually make its way to Stutter. She'll find Gordecka. Goes back inside for her right back. And now Gordecka again. She'll look long for Peaks. Peaks challenging there with Hodgson. Hodgson winning the first one and the second one. So the ball eventually makes its way all the way down the field, and Assam has it now. Can she keep it in? No, she cannot. We will have a throw-in.
Why haven't you told me?
Rodriguez wins the first one, and now the ball will be played long, aimed for Peaks. Peaks again challenging. Referee looks to be playing advantage here. Wyatt is well offside, and the referee will spot that one, and it will be a free kick for Lone Star. Wyatt looking to get in behind early, but went way too early, as she was a good 4 or 5 steps offside there. Rick's now given space to run into. She'll use it. Ricks continue to go down that left-hand side. Ricks looking for the cross. It comes in, flicked away, but only to the top of the box. Ball won by Lyman. Wyatt still challenging for it. Scrum in the midfield, and eventually it looks like Gonzalez will come away with it. Flores now opts to go long, aim for Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the dummy as it falls to Peaks. Peaks does really well to avoid the first challenge of Ricks. She'll slow it down now and find Rodriguez. Rodriguez with space if she wants to shoot. She is going to tee one up. Shot comes in, and that goes well wide over the line for a goal kick. Ball played long here, aim for Sheldon. Straight to her feet, great goal kick. She's able to settle, but eventually loses the ball to Wyatt. And now Gomez. Becca learning long, only finding Boswell, and now Gomez on the ball again. She looks to switch, but that could be a bad giveaway, and it is. Kessler now looking to break. Options either side of her. Looks to just keep going herself. Kessler making a great run inside. Kessler, could she get the shot away? Is she fouled? Referee says she's not. It will be a corner kick for Lone Star. corner kick to come in. Different corner kick taker on this one. This one comes in. Aim for Kessler. Cleared out only as far as Heckerdorn, but her shot will not cause any trouble as it is collected easily by Rivera. Rivera now looking to go long, and she will. Punt it up towards Rodriguez. Challenge there by Ricks, and the ref says that was unfair. It'll be a free kick in favor of the Alacranes. Ball played in. Wyatt's able to collect on the second time of asking. She'll look wide for Rodriguez, but only find Ricks, who is able to find Heckerdorn, who's able to turn. Assessing her options is very well to find Kessler. Kessler waiting for a run, has one from Assam in front of her. Instead opts to go for Sheldon. Sheldon with Assam still in front of her. Now she's looking for her, but instead only finds Flores. Flores with a bad giveaway, and Sheldon gets a second bite at the apple. This time she opts to keep possession. Goes back to midfield, and now here's Ricks with some space in front of her on the left. Ricks around the challenge of one, around the challenge of two. Very well done there. Take the ball back. It'll be eventually cleared all the way to Wyatt. Her misplaced pass only finds Hodges. And now Heckerdorn with another chance herself. Looking to take her defender on, is able to break around her. Flores comes in for the second challenge. She wins the ball but concedes the corner kick. So we have played just over half an hour here in Dallas. For those of you just joining us, the goal coming in the 16th minute, courtesy of Kenny Kessler. Lone Star in the blue and white stripe with red socks, and the Alacranes in the all black with green numbers tonight. Sheldon back to corner kick taking duties. This one's played in. One initially by Gomez. Bouncing around in the box, and they'll say that is a foul against Uyokpe. Free kick taken quickly. Aim for Gonzalez. Not the best pass, but she's able to deal with it, but only find Herrera. Herrera now looking straight down the line for Sheldon, but a little bit too wide as that one will go out of play for a throw-in. Boswell picks the ball up in the midfield, and now Sheldon comes away with it. Sliding challenge by Gordeka, earns possession right back, and then Boswell kicks it out of play, and it will be a throw-in. Gonzalez looking long. Wyatt challenging for the second one. And Lone Star able to break the press as they go down the left-hand side now. Saw him looking for the one-touch pass. Can't find it. Ball instead played long, where it's going to find the feet of Ricks. Or it is not. She's instead going to let it go over the line for the throw-in. Brilliant turn in the midfield, and Lone Star have options going forward now. Assam making one run. Sheldon on the other side making another one. Instead, it will be a foul. Brilliant run there by Emmer Heckerdorn. She gives her side a free kick in a dangerous position, and Sheldon rushes over to grab the ball. Sheldon and Kessler both stand over it. And now Sheldon will walk away, leaving it for Kessler. Not too far to think about the shot, is it? It comes in. Looked like it hit a hand in there. Referee disagrees, and it will eventually be cleared by the Alacranes. And out of play for a throw-in. Ball won there by the Alacranes, and now here's Wyatt breaking with pace. Wyatt, one on behind her. She doesn't know about it. Really well done there by Lone Star as they get it back, but instead they give it right back. It's now Gomez on the ball. Here's the captain, Gordeka. She turns and faces, has Peaks and Wyatt running ahead of her, and goes for Wyatt, but Wyatt can't settle that one. Bit of a smile on her face as that one hits the back of her. And now Lone Star can break down the left with Ricks. Here is Ricks looking for Assam. Finding her. Assam could go for the early cross. Instead, opts to take on Flores. Gets around her. Assam, could she go for the shot? No, she lays it off. Shot now comes in, blocked away. Second one to the top of the box. Boswell on it. Assessing her options. Shot now comes in, blocked away there by Flores. Only as far as Kessler. Kessler with another shot and another block by the Alacranes. And eventually the ball will slow down and make its way to Wyatt, who looks long for Peaks, but not on the same page as her strike partner. And Lone Star take back over. Here's Lyman. Wide for Sheldon now. She'll have space to cross if she can get it off. She does, but unable to keep that one in play over the line for a goal kick. Initial header won by Gonzalez. Second ball controlled by Peaks. And then given away by Gonzalez, and Lone Star take back over. Lyman now under some pressure by Wyatt. Finds Sheldon. Looking inside, but can't find her strike partner. And the Alacranes can break over the head of Ricks, but only to the feet of Hodges, who will go all the way back to Heffernan, who really hasn't had a touch since that free kick save she had on Gonzalez around the 22nd minute. As she goes forward. Looked to be a foul in the midfield there. Referee agrees. Free kick Lone Star. Free kick comes in, driven low to Assam. She's able to settle, looks to turn. Still has the ball and now lays it off for Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn looking to go down the line. Heckerdorn is in down the line. She lays it off for Assam. Assam looking for the shot, comes in, blocked. Second one shot comes in, falls to Kessler, puts it in the back of the net, but no celebrations because everybody on the field knew she was offside. Was able to find the back of the net, looking for her brace, but high line of the Alacranes there. Stepped up, she was left offside, and it will be a free kick going the other way. Over the head of Wyatt, she comes in with a little extra shove there. The referee just going to jog over, give her a talking to. It'd be more of a frustration foul than anything by Wyatt there.
You got it, Taylor.
So here's Hodges. It does well to avoid the challenge of one. Kessler looks to turn, can't keep it. Instead, it falls to Boswell. Hodges is still up in the attack. But here's Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn losing out there to Flores and earning a throw-in. Ricks with time. Looking inside, but only finding the feet of Gonzalez. And now Rodriguez looks to get her team going. Greco with some cheeky footwork as she finds her sister. And now Wyatt with space to run into if she wants to use it. Looking to go inside. The ball will be picked up there by the Alacranes. Flicked wide into the path of Ricks. She clears, but only as far as Gonzalez. Gonzalez now. Looking to get around one, looks to be fouled. The referee agrees. We'll have another free kick in a dangerous position as we approach the final 5 minutes of the first half. So, is the third time the charm for Gonzalez. She's had 2 free kicks from similar range so far. 1 off the crossbar, 1 saved, and the third one will be deflected high and over the line for a corner kick. During this corner kick, striker Mimi Assam comes over to get some notes from her head coach. Assam been looking to run in behind a lot. Also had some good hold-up player in the half. Interesting to see if there's a tactical change here in her style after this talk. But anyways, back to the game. Corner kick comes in, taken low. Not really the best corner kick we've seen tonight. Second ball is won by Gonzalez. She wins her own header. And now the ball is eventually cleared as Lone Star are able to step. Kessler steals the ball there. Assam going into space. Can she find her? Kessler, big touch, is able to eventually get the ball to Assam, but not on the run. She plays it wide here for Boswell. Boswell has Sheldon inside of her, looks to go herself, gets around the challenge of Gomez. Looks to beat her on the inside route. Ball gets driven in behind everybody and all the way to an Alacranes player who's able to clear. Heckerdorn now. She goes wide for Kessler. Kessler has the option to cross. She will. Ball is all the way through. To be a miscommunication there between the defender and Rivera in net. Rivera thought the defender had it. She thought the goalkeeper had it. And eventually, both of them a little bit fortunate to get to see that one just go over the end line as it sat right there in the 6-yard box, begging to be put home. This one taken right back by Lone Star. So here is Heckerdorn. She gets her own rebound. Option to cross comes in, deflects off Flores and out of play, and another corner for Lone Star as we approach the final 2 minutes of the first half. Corner kick comes in. Initial one is won by the Alacranes. Cleared. Wyatt left to chase. Instead, it falls Lone Star's way, and they have another chance to get one in the box. This one will get in the box. As it finds its way to Boswell, she'll go wide for Kessler. Kessler looking to take her person on. And she will very well. Cross will now come in. Comes in. Off of Assam and out of play. A golden chance for the striker there. Just unable to put it on target, and we will have a goal kick. Ball won there by Lone Star. Eventually makes its way to Sheldon. Brilliant turn by her. And now Boswell. Ball played down the line. Lyman unable to get to it. Referee will say that came last off of an Alacranes player, and we'll have another corner kick as we approach the final 30 seconds of the first half. Boswell to take. It comes in, aimed high. First one is won by the Alacranes, but straight back to Boswell. She'll have a second chance here to cross it. Dribbles in a little bit, does just that, over everybody, and chased down here by Heckerdorn. Can she keep it in? She can. Now Heckerdorn, can she get her cross off? Looks to go around Flores, and Flores is having none of that as she uses the body very well to just brush off Heckerdorn and earn her side the goal kick. We've played 45 minutes here in Dallas. We are now at the discretion of the referee's whistle. Can't imagine there is too much time to be added on here, but we'll see what he does. One there by Ricks. Second ball picked up by Boswell. Boswell now. Inside for Kessler. Kessler goes for the shot as that one sails high and wide. Referee takes a look at his watch, says that's enough, and that will do it for our first half here in Dallas. The score, your Lone Star Republic 1, the Alacranes 0. I'll be back with you for the second half, but until then, we will see you soon.
Can kids play on the field or no? Hey, yeah.
Back to the second half here. If you're just joining us, the scoreline remains Lone Star Republic 1, Alacranes 0. Referee blows his whistle and gets us underway. The only goal tonight coming courtesy of Kenny Kessler in the 16th minute. And now, just like that, we are underway. No changes for either team at halftime. Sheldon looks to get in early. And now the cross will come in towards Kessler. Instead, it's cleared all the way down to Hodges. Should go wide for Ricks. And Ricks with a rare misplaced pass, but it's one right back by Kessler, and here comes Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn with the early cross inside to Assam. Assam lays it off, top of the box. Boswell with a chance to shoot. Boswell will shoot. That one's blocked away. Second ball is cleared, but only as far as Kessler. Kessler with a chance to cross here if she wants to do it. Up against Rodriguez. Takes her on. Cross does come in now. Over everybody and all the way to Gomez, who will clear up towards Wyatt. Lone Star collect again as Herrera takes the ball. And now Assam. Kessler left to chase here in the corner. She'll get there first. A little shimmy. Looks to get around her player. She does. Finds Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn looking to do the same thing. Go left. Has Ricks outside of her, and now she'll use her. Ricks looks all about the one-time cross. Didn't do it. Now looks to go inside. That ball looks like it last came off of her. Referee agrees. We'll have a goal kick here for the Alacranes. Goal kick to be taken by Francis. She'll aim long for Rodriguez. Initial headers won instead by Ricks. And now Heckerdorn to get around her defender. She's done just that. Looks to go inside, runs into Flores, who clears that one into the midnight sky, and we will have a corner kick. Hodges makes her way up for this one. Looks like Wyatt for the Alacranes has shifted back into that central striker position that she started at, pushing Ashton Peaks right back to the left mid spot. Sheldon to take. This one comes in, aimed at the front post, cleared away, and we'll have a do-over. Corner kick part 2 comes in. Rivera's there, and she'll handle that comfortably and let her team step. Options either way. She'll look long. Only finding Ricks, who just can't settle that one. It goes over the line for a throw-in. Wyatt settles well, finds Rodriguez. Now Gordeca. She looks forward and finds Wyatt. Wyatt looking for Rodriguez, but can't find her. So it's a bad pass by Herrera that finds Gordeca. Gordeca looking long for Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a brilliant first touch, shielded there. Second ball, won again by Lone Star. And they'll say this is a foul on Wyatt as she draws the game's first yellow card. Well, she was the odds-on favorite, perhaps a little bit lucky to not get one in the first half, and she starts the second half just about 5 minutes in by getting a yellow card. A good touch, but a poor pass in the midfield leads to Alancare's possession. And here they are with Gordeca. Gordeca up here against Ricks. She'll look down the line for Rodriguez. A little bit too much on that one. Actually, Rodriguez looks like she's going after it, but it will be actually be cleared there by Hodges and out for a throw-in in favor of the Alancares. Look to be a handball in the midfield. Referee says nothing doing. Cross will come in instead. Aimed at the back post. It will make its way there for Peaks. She goes inside for Gonzalez. Gonzalez thinking about the shot. Cuts around one, cuts around two. Gonzalez looks to be fouled. Referee agrees, and we have a penalty kick. Well, she's been their best threat going forward all night, and now she's earned her side a penalty. It looks like she has remained down, waiting for a little bit help up, but there will be a penalty to take if she wants it. Gonzalez back to her feet now. Looks to be all right, favoring that right leg just a little bit. And it looks like Wyatt will walk up to the spot to take it. So Aya Wyatt, the shortest girl on the pitch with the most pressure on her shoulders. Bailey Heffernan in net. Wyatt to take. Referee checks everything is all right. And here we go. Wyatt goes right and scores. Classily tucked into that far corner. Aya Wyatt picks up a yellow card 1 minute and scores a penalty kick the next. And just like that, the scores are level. So how will Lone Star respond? They'll go for the long shot off the kickoff from Kessler. That's never going to trouble Rivera. As the Alacranes prepare 2 subs, it will be Andrea Cruz and number 24, Samantha Wands coming in. Sohm loses out. Instead, it falls to Heckerdorn. She'll go back for Uyokpai. Excuse me. So here's Boswell. Cross played in, takes a deflection, and falls into the gloves of Haley Rivera. Lets this one bounce as it goes over the play, and now the substitutions can take place. It will be Cruz replacing Rodriguez, and Wands replacing Peaks. So Here's Boswell. Quick 1-2 with Assam. Looks to be in behind Flores, and she is. Boswell now. Can she get the cross off? She cannot. Deflected away there by Francis. So back to the substitution. A double change at the winger position for the Alacranes. Wands replacing Ashton Peets, and Cruz replacing Nancy Rodriguez.
3 years ago, I passed my health test. And since I've been playing,
Neither winger really was really able to get into the game for the visiting side, so we'll see if their substitutions have any better luck.
I'll have my courses done by maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday. So once I get my grade back for the test, I'll have everything.
As the corner kick is played in now by Sheldon. Comes in off the bar. Second one bouncing around the box dangerously. Gonzalez is finally able to clear. Lyman picks the ball up, goes around Wands. Looks to get her cross in, finds Assam. Ball settles there. Assam still going. Assam battling, dancing. Ball flicked around again. Hodge is up in there now. Boswell heading it forward, and eventually it falls into the feet of Cruz out wide. First touch by Cruz there. A poor one as she gives it right back to Lone Star. Lone Star then give the gift right back. And now Wyatt up here to challenge. Instead gets run into by Herrera. And Herrera again. Boswell looking long for Assam. Assam on the chase here. Could she get around Flores? Assam struggles, slips on the ball a little bit. Looks to cut inside. Still has it. Assam. Shot comes in, and that one will be saved before it is eventually cleared, but only as far as Kessler. Kessler, could you think about the shot? No, closed down too quickly there. Dances around one, goes wide now for Sheldon. Sheldon played in early but unable to find a teammate as the ball will be cleared down the line, left for Wyatt to chase. Ricks to take the throw. She goes inside. And now Lyman. With green grass in front of her to run into, she instead finds Boswell. Boswell with a brilliant turn. She goes inside to Assam. Assam up for the chance. Looking for a foul. Not going to get one as Rivera is able to collect that. Assam still pleading her case to the referee, but nothing doing. As this one is played long. Ricks up for it. Wins the first one. Second one will be gathered by Sheldon. Looks to go down line, and she will for Kessler. Kessler with time to turn. Up here against Gordecka. Cuts inside. Kessler still. Shot comes in, and not quite on target. Ball played long. Ricks wins the first one. Cruz challenging for the second one, but can't take it off of Ricks. Uyukpe now. Ricks again. Ricks looking to beat Cruz's pace, and she will. Can she get the cross off? She can. It comes inside. Assam misses it as this one goes through everybody and all the way out the other side where Wands will chase it down. Instead, it's won by Lyman. Lyman, can she think about the cross? She can't because Wands takes the ball from her, and now Gonzalez can break. Gonzalez with Cruz out to her right. Looks to use her. Rick says, I'll take that. Second one, Gonzalez picks it up. Gonzalez with a crunching challenge there. And I get my first touch of the match as I throw it up to Gonzalez. She'll look long, instead it's kicked right back down as Wyatt picks it up in the midfield. And the crafty forward plays it out wide to Gordecka. Gordecka, can she keep it in? She can. Can she get the cross in? Not much height in the box for the opposing team, and they will slow it down as Gordecka looks to dance around Ricks. Ricks gets a foot on it and forces her backwards. Now Sheldon picks it up. Gordecka went for the spectacular. Isn't going to happen. And the second one there is won by Assam, but the referee will say that's illegal. A little too much shoulder as Assam is going to have to watch herself here. She keeps arguing with the referee. She will pick up the second yellow card of the game. Said the free kick is taken quickly, but won right back by Lone Star, and Assam will get another chance. She has space to turn into. Options to her right and her left, looks to use them, can't find them. Instead, Boswell will pick the ball up. Now she looks long for Sheldon. Can she get there? Sheldon one-on-one with Gomez here in the corner. Plays it inside quickly to Kessler. Kessler could get the shot off. Looks to lay it off for Boswell, but just unable to find her. Lone Star retaining possession here through Lyman. Shot comes in from distance and just over the top of the bar. Not sure if Rivera could have gotten to that one if it was a little bit lower. She looks to be rooted to her spot. Goal kick taken long over the head of Wyatt, and Hodges sends it right back down the throat of that Alacranes defense. Looked to be kept in there by Heckerdorn, and she earns her side a corner kick as we approach the 60-minute mark of the game. Just half an hour left. So the scores remain locked at 1-1. If you're just joining us, the story of the game: Lone Star got off to an early lead with Kessler scoring in the 16th minute, but a penalty kick drawn by Gonzalez and converted by Wyatt in the 52nd minute have left us knotted up at 1. As the corner kick comes in, initial one is won there by Flores. Look to be a push in the back. Referee agrees, and we will have a penalty kick for Lone Star. Look to be Karina Gomez, the guilty party on the night. She won the initial header, was then boxed out for position by Boswell, and she responded by shoving her in the back. Referee saw it, didn't like it, and Kessler will have a chance at a brace. So, Kessler versus Rivera. Kessler shoots, scores. Lone Star take the lead back. Rivera went the right way. Too much power, too much placement. Lone Star 2, Alacranes 1. So back underway with Gonzalez on the ball now. She finds Gordeka. Gordeka given space to dribble into. Looking to slip in her teammate, but even though she didn't reach it, it wouldn't have mattered. Referee had the flag up. It was Leslie Gordeka, the guilty party, being offside. Played long here, aiming for Assam. She wins the initial header, looking to flick it to Sheldon. Won't reach her. Instead, it will be cleared by Francis.
I'm sorry for doing
Here come Lone Star again. Shot from distance is blocked. Second one is won by Sheldon, aimed for Assam. Can she get there? She cannot. It will be a goal kick for the Alacranes, who are preparing another substitution in the wing, as Destiny Keeble prepares to make her appearance on the field. This one played long, won by Lone Star. Second ball again, won by Lone Star. And now Heckerdorn with space to go into. Rick's overlapping her on the outside. Heckerdorn opts to go inside. Can't find her teammate, and the ball will be cleared all the way to Gonzalez. Still under some pressure. She looks to dribble out of it, and she will do just that. Rivera under a bit of pressure. She just goes wide for Stutter. And a poor pass gives it away there. Shot comes in from distance, but that one is off target, and now we will have that substitution as previously mentioned. As Destiny Keeble will come in to play as a right back. Replacing Stutter. Gonzalez now under the pressure of Kessler. She'll go wide and find Goreca. Goreca playing a little bit more advanced this half. Notably so because the Alacranes need another goal. That attacking threat has come mostly from the feet of their number 10, Esme Gonzalez. But I'm sure they would love to get help elsewhere. Here is one of the other substitutes, Cruz now. Can't get around the challenge of Ricks. And Goreca picks the ball up in midfield on the clearance. She'll go long aiming for Wyatt. Wyatt, whose penalty got us tied at 1-1 earlier, looks inside, ball flicked around. First clearance is missed, and now Gonzalez will pick the ball up. Looking for the substitute Goreca. And now it will be cleared all the way to Lyman. Assam making a run in the space. Lyman just can't find her, only finding the feet of Francis. And now Goreca can pick the ball up in midfield. But I believe the referee had his flag up for offside, and we'll get back underway with the free kick, which is taken short to Kessler. Kessler now to Boswell. Boswell inside to Assam. One-on-one with her defender here. What can Assam do? Assam looking to create a half yard. Cuts inside, steps over, goes to the curler. And that one was never really close to finding the far corner. Great chance there for Assam, who's been producing some great chances for herself all night. But the story of her night is the inability to finish, as she has yet to put one in the back of the net. Here's Wands now, losing out, and Sheldon comes away with it. Second ball will be won there by Gomez, but out of play for a Lone Star throw. Boswell now looking inside for Kessler, only finding the feet of Cruz. The ball will be cleared up towards Wyatt. Deflects off of her, but back to Hodges, who will aim long, looking for Heckerdorn. She'll find her, and Emma has space to go into. Will she cut inside or go outside? She opts for the outside. Around the challenge of Flores. Cross comes in and into the hands of Rivera. Assam was in there looking for a foul, but not getting it. Rivera goes long, aiming for that substitute, Cruz. She misjudges the flight of the ball, and it was instead won by Hodges. Referee plays advantage as Gonzalez comes away with it, has Cruz to her outside. Looks to use her, but can't get over Hodges. Gonzalez picks the ball back up and will go quickly to Wyatt. Wyatt does extremely well to box off the bigger figure of Herrera. Before Herrera eventually wins the second challenge, kicks it out for a throw-in. Here's Goreca. She'll go back for Gonzalez. Ball played wide. Ricks comes away with it. Looking to clear, create half a yard, finds Kessler and does just that. And the referee will now halt play, and it will be a free kick in favor of Lone Star. Foul on Goreca on Kessler. Ricks to take. Assam shifts over. It will be played up towards her. This one stays in play for a second and then goes over the line for a throw-in. Cheeky little flick by Goreca to find her sister. And a foul there against Uyokbe on Goreca. Goreca having a great game. Mitzi Goreca, the captain, having a terrific game, causing all sorts of problems in the midfield. Speaking of problems in the midfield, Heckerdorn wins the ball straight back. Kessler now with the ball, looking for an escape, finds it in Emma. Emma has a great pass inside to break Boswell. Boswell now running at it. Assam Looking to get in behind. Can Assam get there ahead of Rivera? She can, but Rivera gathers it the second time of asking. Well done by the keeper. Nearly a huge mistake as she was off her line. Didn't collect cleanly the first time of asking, but second time around, no harm done. As this one goes over Cruz, Ricks wins the header. And now Ricks with space to go into. Ricks up here against the substitute. Beats her for pace, but can't get around Flores. Keeble thanks her center back for the help. Ricks proving to be a problem to deal with on this left-hand side. Here's Assam. She goes for the early cross. Chested down. Boswell in the area. Can't quite win it. Wands heads it clear, but only as far as Lyman. And now Uyokpe. Uyokpe does very well to avoid the challenge of Wyatt and will just slow it down, finding Hodges. Poor clearance by Keeble, lets it fall, and goes for the shot there by Heckerdorn, but nothing doing. Keeble having a tough time dealing with the pace and the power of this left-hand side for Lone Star so far. As we are now under 20 minutes remaining in regular time into the 70th minute. The score remains Lone Star 2, Alacranes 1. Another poor clearance gives Heckerdorn the ball. She looks for Boswell but can't find her. Tia's Gordecka looking for options, finds one in Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the cheeky flick, leaving Wyatt to chase. Actually, be Wands chasing and Wyatt going again. Cleared all the way down where it finds Gordecka now. Keeble with her first touch, starts to lose it, instead regains that the second time of asking. Looks wide for Cruz, only finds Ricks, and Ricks boots it forward for Assam. Assam with a nice turn, she could be in here. Looks to be rugby tackled there by Flores. Surely that's a card. It is a tactical foul by Crystal Flores. And the referee will bring this one back, but a tactical foul by Crystal Flores as Assam had absolutely spun her, was in clean on goal, and Flores had no other option but to just rugby tackle the striker rather than let her go in on net. Hodges to take, plays this one in. Rivera struggles to grab it. Second time of asking, ball played in, and eventually the ball finds its way to Rivera's hands. But she did that the hard way. She had a chance to grab it on the initial catch. The pressure by Kessler was too much. Kessler then crossed it in, but it was cleared off the line by what appears, I believe it was Gomez who cleared it off the line. And then after that clearance, it fell into the hands of the goalkeeper. Very, very fortunate break there for Alacranes. So here comes Heckerdorn. She's around Flores. Can she find her feet? No, she cannot, and Flores will now clear. Out of play for a throw-in. As Lone Star prepared to make their first substitution. Number 21, Ashley Dozier, prepares to come into the game. Looks to be Kelsey Sheldon's night that will come to an end early.
Great job, 15.
It is as Dozier comes on to replace her in the 73rd minute. Assam now lays it off for Ricks. And back for Assam. She stayed on side. Looks to cut inside, looks to be fouled. Referee agrees. Just outside the box. We'll have a free kick in a dangerous spot for Lone Star. Not too tight of an angle to think about a shot, especially when you have someone like Kenny Kessler standing over the ball. Gotta think the hat trick's gotta be on the back of her mind, having already scored 2 goals tonight. 1 header, 1 penalty. What's one more? Will she go for the shot or will she favor the cross? Here's Kessler. Ball driven in low, cleared away by Flores. Second one is won by Keeble. Ball still bouncing around in there. Yokpe comes away with it. Looks to be fouled. Referee agrees. So Kessler gets another chance. Referee gets her 10 yards. This is definitely a much more generous angle than the last one in terms of the shot. As Rivera lines her wall up. Shifts over. Kessler goes for it. It will be a shot. Blocked away. Second one could fall to Ricks. Instead, it falls to the Alacranes, who clear it out for a throw-in. Assam picks it up, lays it off for Ricks. Ricks with the one-time cross, flicked in. All the way over to Dozier. The substitute gets her first touch, tries to flick it back in, but only finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez now clears for Wyatt. Wyatt lays it off, and Cruz is open in space. They don't find her. Instead, Wyatt picks the ball up again. Looks back for Wands. HO player, Cruz up here against Ricks. Ricks wins the initial one. Pressure still on by Cruz. And really good pressure by Cruz, but it comes off of her last. It will be a throw-in for Lone Star as we are now under 15 minutes to go in the match. Throw-in taken long. Yokpai can't quite win it. Wins the second time of asking against Keeble. And now Boswell looks to switch the play, but only finds Francis. Francis goes long for Wyatt. Wyatt can't quite hold it up as Lyman comes away with it. And now Boswell keeps the ball away from Gonzalez. Options ahead of her, looks for Assam. She will not win the foot race there as Francis just tries to shield it out. Assam with a strong challenge there. But she earns the corner kick. They're going to say it last came off of Francis. Couple opposition fans not so happy with that. Thought it was quite possibly a foul on Assam, as looks like Francis will stay down here in a little bit of pain from that challenge. Perhaps just a cramp as she gets her left leg stretched out. Medic now makes her way onto the field to check on the status of Francis. Player is back to her feet, looks to be good to go on. And play will resume here with a corner kick. Dozier looks to be the take. This one comes in and goes straight back out. I'm not even sure if that one ever made it into the field of play. And it will be a goal kick. Ball played long here, up for Wands, wins the first header. Second one is won by Lyman. She collects her own pass and now goes inside for Boswell. Boswell, cheeky touch to get around the defender. Boswell have time to cross, instead finds Assam. Assam lays it off, shot comes in, back to Assam, lays it off again. Kessler for the hat trick, deflected just wide. Gordette got nearly with the vital touch. Kessler Maybe didn't get quite the placement she wanted on that, but nearly generated another goal for her as she is still sitting on a hat trick with 2 goals tonight. Corner kick comes in, bounces around off of Rivera. Second one is cleared, but only as far as Ricks. Number still in the box. Ricks looks to get it back in quickly. Instead goes wide for the cross. Goes wide to Heckerdorn. Heckerdorn now taking her man on. Goes inside. Shot comes in, deflected away. Second one falls here to Boswell. Boswell shot comes in, blocked. And let's say the last touch came off of Boswell, and it will be a goal kick in favor of the Alacranes. It will be Flores to take as we approach the final 10 minutes here of the game. Wyatt picks the ball up in midfield under the challenge of Boswell here. She finds Wands. Boswell again intervening. And instead it's Lyman coming away with it. And Lyman earning the throw in for her side. Lyman again having a terrific second half, the right back. So here's Hodges. Alacranes is really not able to string together a good spell of possession, but Lone Star not able to pull away. But here comes Assam looking to do just that. Great tackle, but Assam retains possession. Thinks about the shot from distance. Swerving, curving, turning, dribbles around what? Shot will now come in, blocked away, and into the path of Heckerdorn. She'll leave it for Ricks. Ricks now up against Keeble. Keeble tries to stay in front of her and does. Finds Assam. Assam looks to go back for the one-time flick to Ricks. Instead, the ball will be cleared all the way down to Hodges as another substitute prepares to enter the game here for the Alacranes. It will be Maria Martinez getting ready to check in. As this cross goes wide, Martinez now can make that substitution. As I believe it is Flores coming off. Flores still limping a little bit with that injury she picked up from the shove from Assam earlier in the second half. Yeah, it just looks to be favoring that right leg. We hope she is all right, but that will do it for her night. Oh, excuse me, it is Karina Gomez who comes off, not Flores. Either way, Martinez onto the pitch for the final 10. As 2 more substitutes prepare to come into the game for Lone Star. But first, here's Wyatt. She loses out there to Heckerdorn, who gets the ball right back and has space to dribble into. Here she is again down this left-hand flank up against Guereca. Looks to beat her with pace, looks to beat Flores with pace, but does a little bit too much and carries that one over the end line. And now Lone Star will be able to make the substitutions. Will be the end of the night for Boswell as number 18 Emily Jorgens comes in to replace her. And the end of the night for Assam as Sky Gunn takes her place up top. Jorgen's first touch goes wide, and now Lyman takes possession. Looks inside for Gunn, who gets her first touch. Poor touch at that, but she gets it right back. She'll lay it off now for Ricks. Has Heckerdorn in front of her, and she'll use her. Heckerdorn looking around. Surveys her options, aims for the back post towards Dozier. Can't quite reach it. She'll chase this one. Will it stay in bounds? No, it will not. We'll have a goal kick coming up for the Alacranes. Look to be a foul in the midfield. Referee says so, as the ball will go to the Alacranes, who can get their numbers up. Wyatt standing over it. She'll leave it, and Goreca will pick it up. Alacranes need to do something soon, as time is slipping away and they are still down a goal. That will not do it, however, as that one falls straight to Hodges, and she's able to find Kessler. Kessler cuts inside, space in front of her. She'll use it to find Hectordorn. This ball comes inside for Kessler. Time to speak about the shot. She will take the shot, comes in, and really not too much trouble for the Vera in net. Goalkeepers are known for the dramatic, as Rivera falls over that one with a sliding save. And now Cruz can pick the ball up. She looks to lay it off for Keeble. And now Keeble will pick the ball up. Gets around Kessler and finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez with Wyatt in front of her, looks to go herself, and she will. Gonzalez still going, tangled up there with Ricks, and she is fouled. It will be a free kick for the Alacranes. Gonzalez to take. It's one of the better positions for the Alacranes in the second half. As mentioned, most of their offense has been created by this woman right here, Esme Gonzalez. Can she serve up one more perfect pass? The cross comes in, driven high, flicked away there, only as far as Martinez, the substitute now. She'll try to send it right back into the box, is able to find Wyatt. Instead, it's Lone Star taking the ball away, and here comes Gunn. Gunn, options in front of her, and she'll look for Hectordorn, and she will find her. Can she get there ahead of Flores? She can. Hectordorn to seal the game. Blocked away by Flores. Great tracking back by the defender. Looked to be beaten. Comes back and pushes that one over the end line. It will be a goal kick for Lone Star. Gun to take. This one played high in the air. Won by Wyatt, the shortest girl on the pitch, winning the header. And then picked up and played back out wide to Gunn. Gunn looking to go around Keeble. Keeble can't get there. Cross comes in, aimed for Kessler, and she just can't quite settle it as it goes over the line for a goal kick as we approach the final 3 minutes of regulation. Gonzalez has pushed forward into a striker role with Wyatt dropping in to play that number 10. But they can't find either of them, as Emma will take this ball to the corner and just shield it. Now goes back for Gunn. Looks to dance around her defender, but Goreca kicks it out for a throw-in. And Lone Star can waste more precious seconds as they find Ricks. Shot comes in, blocked away. Second one, top of the box. Shot comes in again, and another ball lost to the midnight sky. And we will have a goal kick coming up here for the Alacranes. So the ball makes its way from the other end of the pitch to this side. And now with 90 seconds remaining in regulation, it is now or never. Ball played long into the feet of Gonzalez. She drops deep to collect. Turns and looks forward for Wands. Wands loses out there to Lyman. Lyman proving to be too much to deal with for Wands this entire second half. But now the winger has the ball and Cruz running into space. She can't find her. Cruz still applying pressure. Kessler just shoves her to the side.
Not as good as
No problem at all for Kessler to deal with that challenge of Cruz. She made that look way too easy as the ball is now played wide to Lyman. And the substitute Jorgens now. She goes forward looking for her substitute counterpart Gunn. Ricks now, space to dribble into. Cross comes in early. Jorgens thinks about the shot, can't do it. Kessler looking for it. Kessler still has it. Looking to turn. And she's able to find Emma in space. She lays it off for Ricks. Inside for Gunn. And Gunn going for the spectacular, but losing the ball to Keeble. Gordecka now. She'll go long for Wyatt. Wyatt just left to chase, but Hodges will get there first. As we approach the final seconds of regular time, I've just been informed there will be 2 minutes of added time. I repeat, 2 minutes of added time. So if the Alacranes want to get anything, it has to come soon. Here comes Kessler on a hat trick to seal the game. Cuts the goalkeeper. She can walk it in. She'll do just that. We don't need 2 minutes. As Kenny Kessler gets the hat trick, walking the ball around Haley Rivera. The perfect hat trick, I might add. 1 header, 1 right foot, 1 left foot. Well done to the attacking midfielder for Lone Star, as her 3 goals will definitely be enough as Lone Star guarantee themselves all 3 points here tonight. That will also be Kessler's last involvement as she comes off, favoring that left hip. And Catherine Simonson will come in for the last 2 minutes. Well, the last 2 minutes basically a formality at this point, as that goal right there, signed, sealed, delivered the win to Lone Star. But they are looking for more, as here comes Heckerdorn down the left-hand flank again, where she's been so effective. Wyatt tracking back. This one will be a free kick in favor of Lone Star as they just look to kill the remaining time. And the referee will blow his whistle, and that will do it. Your Lone Star Republic pick up the win tonight by a score of 3-1. All 3 goals coming courtesy of Kenny Kessler. Thank you to all of you who joined along with us at home. Once again, to my camera crew, to everyone who helped with the setup, the takedown, and everything else here tonight, thank you. My name is Ben Drabick, and we will see you tomorrow night for another edition of UWS. Thank you again, and good night.
You should know.